Welcome to Uniquely Loved, a celebration of authenticity and divine inspiration. Hello, my loves. Happy full moon, happy blood moon. We have a total lunar eclipse coming up tonight as I'm recording this. This will get published on the 14th, which is Pi Day and a full moon. So if you like math, that's great. If you like the pastries, you know what? The 14th is a great day to make them. Why not have a little bit of fun? But today's episode is all about what this eclipse season is bringing in for us. And to start it off, I have some dragon's blood incense going because it is a wonderful cleanser. And it's the color of the blood moon anyway, so I thought it very appropriate. And the eclipses bring in a whole lot of chaotic energies that help us shed and release everything that is holding us back and everything that we are ready to release, and then some that's holding us back. And we have two eclipses in March. We have the full lunar and a partial solar eclipse on the 29th of March. And then in September, we've got a partial solar and lunar eclipse. So that is September is going to be the end of the eclipse season for this year, but this is a whole corridor of changes for us. And today I brought out my guides wanted my gorgeous Santa Muerta tarot deck, as well as our gateway to, what is this one called? Here it is. Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. There we go. I just call it my Light Code Oracle deck, but if you get interested, you can actually look it up now. And of course, the root for the draw itself is the Death card, which features Santa Muerta. And on this card, she is here in full glory as Death, but she is also pregnant and looking over a cradle with absolute love, because we are, every time we go through changes, every time we experience a death, there's always a rebirth. And of course, this is not like a literal death, this is all symbolic, because we are releasing and shedding old ways of being. So we are essentially killing off who we used to be so we can step into our power, step into who we are coming into alignment with, which is what we're manifesting. Everything that we want to come into our life, everything that we've been working towards, we get to essentially step into a new way of being. And that is a rebirth every single time we grow. And eclipses help us amplify and magnify that to such a degree that energetically it can feel extremely chaotic. I have been, my energy's been kind of going like a pendulum, where I will be extremely exhausted one day and I'll feel okay and able to do stuff the next day. And then I'm feeling like I'm paying for it the following day. So I've been taking a lot of naps. I've been giving myself a whole lot of self care and a lot of grace and compassion, because I'm not as productive as I want to be. And I know that there's a lot of stuff going on right now, and it's okay. Rest is not a reward, it's a right. It's revolutionary. And being able to allow ourselves to rest, give ourselves that self-care, it can be extremely life-changing, especially when we don't guilt trip ourselves over it. Because we grow up oftentimes in a society that says, hey, you have to earn your place to be here. You have to hustle. You got to keep going. And if you slack off even a little bit, if you rest, then you're lazy. That's not true. That's simply not true. We have value just for being us. We are valuable. We are worthy of all of the good things. Okay, so for eclipse season, I want you to follow your passions. We have the King of Wands here, and he is full of verve, vitality, vigor, and he is pointing off and like, there's my true north. I am going for it. I am following my dreams. And that is what you are guided to do during the entirety of the eclipse season. Follow your heart, follow your passion, follow your joy. And again, follow your heart. We have the Two of Cups. So do what you love. A lot of people see this only as a soulmate card, and that's not true either. It can be, but this is not a traditional love reading. This is a do what you love type reading. And following your heart, it replenishes you, it replenishes your energy, it replenishes your emotions and even the mental. It just helps us feel better when we're actually actively following our joy and going for what we love. Taking chances on ourselves is so rewarding. It's super scary, but it is so rewarding. And following your heart helps you do that. And it also helps us remind ourselves when we're not feeling that great about everything. The Four of Cups here shows an individual who is appearing down in the dumps. But what they're doing is they have their head hung low, and a lot of the emotions are spilling out because we have to release it. We have to let go of the old to make room for the new. And the more we let go of that old mindset that says it's never going to work, it's never worked for me before, why would it now? The more we make room for why wouldn't it happen for me? I deserve this. I'm going for it. You know what? I am worthy. And the more we tell ourselves that, the more our energy shifts. And the more we're actually able to listen to our heart to say, yes, this is what I want. And yes, I deserve to go after it. And the more we do that, especially with eclipse season, the more we are going to emerge from the chrysalis just like a glorious butterfly. We have the Ten of Wands here showing a bright red butterfly flying over a tower. So the tower moment is coming out of that chrysalis and emerging as this brand new being who is just absolutely glorious, shining their light, being true to themselves, and like, look at me, I am worthy, I am wonderful, I am going after my dreams. And that is exactly what this eclipse season is helping us do, individually and collectively. A whole lot of stuff is coming to light so it can get knocked down, so it can get released forever. So old cycles can be broken forever. And it hurts a lot of times when those cycles break, especially when we are deeply entrenched in those cycles because we grew up in them or we've, I don't want to say just adopted them. A lot of them were just indoctrinated. So it's all we know. So if you grow up in chaos, it's all you know. So peace feels boring. It feels not right. And striving to create the changes and the shifts within yourself is liberating. It's freedom, true freedom. And to help you bring in that, we've got the light codes with the Oracle deck here. And the very first card is Star Gathering. And I am channeling the energies of the light codes to you. You don't have to actually see the card if you're listening to the podcast. But this one is all about stars aligning, remembering home, and calling in your soul family. When they say remembering home, it's remembering that connection to that divine part of yourself. Remembering that you are a divine being who is absolutely magical, absolutely worthy. You are a god or goddess in your own right. You are an angel in your own right. And you can, and you are encouraged to step into that power. Always. Don't be afraid. You are 100% supported by your soul family, by your entire spiritual team as we do this. The next card is the Sword of Light. This card says that you are protected. You are safe. We are going through massive breakthroughs, massive changes, and the entire time you are protected, divinely protected by your entire spiritual team. Breakthrough energy and cord cuts are some of the other keywords here, and we are cutting away old patterns. The eclipse season is cutting away old patterns, and I'm sending energies of comfort and protection so you can feel it and feel calmer as these changes occur. Because remember, they are happening for you in your highest benefit. They are not happening to you. You are not a victim. Get out of that mindset completely. What is this trying to teach me? How is this happening for me? Yes, it sucks right now. It will get better. It will get better. It is getting better. The next card is third eye activation. So you may actually perceive and see the positives in the changes that are occurring for you and around you because you are worthy. You always have been and you always will be. And seeing that is often one of the first steps in even being able to go for our dreams. No more of the victim mindset, no more of that learned helplessness. We are rebels. We are powerful. We are divine. All right. Inner vision and clear seeing are some of the keywords on this card. Clearly seeing your opportunities, clearly seeing your inner magic, clearly seeing your worth, clearly seeing how your spiritual team sees you, because you are a fucking badass. You are. You have gone through so much to get here. You are making changes. You are doing the work. So allow yourself to see you as the amazing, awesome person that you are, divinely, energetically, spiritually, and here in the physical. Now, it's really easy to say, yes, I'm divine. Sure. I know I'm a god or goddess. Sure. Once we break through a lot of that old indoctrination that says, oh no, you're just a peasant, you're just a human. No, we are the universe experiencing life. We are spirit in human form, united. There is no separation. And a lot of times people will just say, yeah, that's just talk. No, it's not. You seeing your worth is phenomenal. It's a huge breakthrough. It is. And you're going to see it because you are a fucking badass. You are an amazing being. You are. And it's high time you see it. The last card is Pleiadian activation. Coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. I also see this card as balance and us stepping into our light, shining our light as the authentic beings that we are. So essentially being of the mindset of, you know what, this is me, take it or leave it. I am me and I am amazing. You are. You are. Okay. Pleiadians are an amazing star race who are out there and here, spiritually, etherically, however you want to word it. They are here guiding us, helping us shoot for the stars, helping us dream big, helping us realize, yeah, we are divine. We can reach for the stars and get there in whatever way resonates with our heart and soul. They help us connect on a higher level to our soul, to our higher self. They help us realize that we are worthy of self-care, self-compassion, grace. We are worthy. We are worthy of unconditional love. Unconditional love. You are unconditionally loved as you are, as you have been, as you will be, and every step in between. Always have been. A lot of times we get into the mindset of we don't deserve that. Yeah, we do. We do. And a lot of us are shifting into that realization, seeing with the third eye and with the heart that, yes, we are worthy of unconditional love, and we already are unconditionally loved by our entire spiritual team, by Mother Earth, by the universe. So it's high time we unconditionally love ourselves. And I am sending you energies of unconditional love to help you feel that. For me, oftentimes it's like being wrapped up in a nice warm embrace. You know, the really, really tight ones that just you can just melt into. My husband started hugging me like that, and I love it. I didn't know that I liked it until we started just hugging and trying to hug for, you know, traditionally it's like, yeah, a few seconds. Yeah, cool. And we started doing it for longer, like trying to kind of without looking at the clock, go for a whole minute, because that helps us regulate our nervous system in different ways. And we started doing that with the kids too. And I don't know, for me and my husband, it kind of felt awkward at first. It's like, we're just standing here. So we started kind of dancing with it. And then the dog would, try to force his way in. It's like, I want to be a part of it, group hug. So if you have people that, you feel comfortable enough doing that with, experimenting, go for it. Hugs are awesome. Um, Now, if you don't like hugs, that's okay. Find what works for you. Not everyone likes that kind of enclosed embrace. It can feel claustrophobic for many, and that's okay. So find what works for you. Realize you are freaking amazing, and understand that this entire eclipse season is going to help you see just how amazing you actually are. And I invite you to write down, journal, even if it's in the notes in your phone, some of the little signs and synchronicities, or even the big ones that you get, especially between March and September, all the way through the end of September. And that will help you celebrate all the little wins and all the times that you noticed something shift within you, around you, even if it's a feather falling from the sky, finding a four-leaf clover, or surprise revelations, surprise smiles, surprise little bits of happiness. Take note of them all. And at the end of the eclipse season, you're going to find that a lot of that added up to a whole lot of really cool change. So try to find ways to enjoy it, even if it feels like a roller coaster, even if it feels like you're up and down in energy, in mood, in emotions, even in kind of emotional stability, and give yourself compassion because you deserve it. I love you. I support you. Always remember, you are accepted, you are valid, and you are loved.